Made it another week.
Made it another week. It is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar experience, live as live can get on RadioZenu.com and JiggyJaguar.com. It would help if I switch the camera there so people can see me on the old Ustream. Cousin Chris with us today.
Yep, I'm here.
And I'll tell you, it's Mother's Day, so, so we've got a lot of guests on the phone.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about the fact that I got these Africans sending me messages on Facebook about sucking my penis. All sorts of things.
Get me out of Africa. I'll suck your penis now. For only $19.95.
That's right. $300.
$300. You can get me there. I'll suck your dick. In my ear holes, my lip hole, everything else holes.
However, before we do that, we've got I don't know if he would be called a limey. I don't exactly know what he would be called, but we have someone from Britain calling us on the telephone. Hello, sir.
Hi, James. How are you?
Yes. And hopefully you can hear him in those headphones, Chris. There we go. Okay, so who are you exactly, and why are you here? I always have to ask those questions.
Well, yes, my name is Silbert Clark, and I'm here because of my song "God Will Bring You Home," which became #1 within 7 days of being released on Reverb Nation.
Okay, tell us a little bit about your musical career, my friend.
Well, I've always loved music while growing up as a child in my native country, Jamaica. But when I became a teenager, I had decided to take it a bit further, in that I wanted to become an international entertainer. I would go to parties and was allowed to use the microphone to entertain, by which I became popular, especially in my parish of St. Andrew.
So you went to parties, and you got on the mic, and you got over, and now you're here with us today. So tell us a little bit about this song.
Please do.
Well, the song is entitled "God Will Bring You Home."
Sure will.
And what happened is that I was having some serious domestic problems in 2010. So a friend of mine said to me, why don't you come over to Miami and see if you would like it over here, and you can make up your mind afterwards to see whether you want to stay or not.
Okay.
So he booked the ticket. I went to Miami, and unfortunately, I didn't like what I saw when I went there initially. So I wanted to return to England. So I went to Miami, as I said, to spy out the land. But when I got there, I had a totally different perspective of what things would be like. So this person, because I decided to return to England, obviously was not really happy about my decision. So now that I wanted to return to England before the time that was scheduled for December, because I went there in June 2010, and I was supposed to return in December 2010. But because I was supposed to return before the time, then I had to pay an excess on the ticket that was already booked. So I had no one to help me to find that excess that I needed to pay. So what I did is that I contacted several churches by email, which was the only means that I had. But none of those that I contacted really helped me. So after being stranded in Miami for approximately 3 months, and God finally brought me back to England, I broke down in tears while praying, asking God for some kind of clarification. So when I got up off my knees, the Lord led me to 2 Samuel 14, where Joab perceived that King David's heart was towards his son Absalom, who was in exile at that time. And Joab went to Tekoa and fetched a wise woman and told David a story that was concocted by Joab, causing David to make a charge that this woman from Tekoa would be protected, she and her sons, from those who wanted to destroy her.
Okay.
So based upon that, then the woman said to King David, who was willing to protect her, wherefore then art thou thus against the Lord? Because she's saying, now, why the king doeth speak such things as one that is faulty, in that the king doeth not fetch whom is banished, because his son was in exile, and he wasn't concerned about him, but he was really concerned about her and her son. And so the woman went on to say to him, for we must needs die, and are as water spilled on the ground, which cannot be gathered up again, neither doeth God respect any person. Yet doeth he devise means that his banished be not expelled from him. So it was based upon that, what the woman had said to David, that God would devise means to bring his banished home, that the song, God Will Bring You Home, was conceived.
Okay.
And so I started to work on it from the Bible, and it so happened that I went into the recording studio, recorded it, had no idea what it would turn out to be, and so it became number one within 7 days of being released.
You became number one on Reverb Nation. When did you start singing gospel songs?
Well, I started singing gospel songs after I became converted, because I was, as I said before, I was interested in the secular music, but it was not until I became converted that I started to sing gospel song in 1980.
Okay.
And also I would learn to play the guitar, which was because I was in an era where there was no noise restriction. I could sing as loud as possible while learning to play the guitar. So my actually beginning of singing gospel song was in 1980 when I got converted and started serving the Lord.
We've got Silbert Clark with us today here on the Jiggy Jaguar Experience at 12 minutes after the hour. How do you get your inspiration to write your music?
Well, as I've said, God Will Bring You Home, which is still number one on Reverb Nation, and also can be found on iTunes, Google
Number one
Play,
with a bullet.
Amazon.
Go ahead.
Amazon Music, Spotify, and elsewhere. It was inspired out of this personal experience that I have had in Miami. So I get my experiences from personal experiences of what God actually do for me, and whenever time I'm playing my guitar and a thought comes to me, then I use the Bible to develop that thought into a song. So actually my songs, my inspiration to write songs, they come from my personal experiences of what God actually do for me.
We've got Silbert Clark with us today. Before we let you go, my friend, how do we find you online?
Well, you can find me online at www.reverbnation.com, Silbert Clark, and you can also find me at www.apostolicsearchlightministry.net.
Well, good stuff. Thank you, sir. We got to move along. We got a lot of other guests we're doing today, but thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much for inviting me on the show.
Definitely. Have a good day. We're going to take a time out and come back with God knows what the hell we're doing. Here is David J. Caron with Invisible 128. We're back with more here on the program.
I cross that madness, there'll be a beautiful view. There's always too much dividing, two worlds that could be colliding, and sometimes you must leap into the blue. A flash like a bolt of lightning, destined for you. I fly like a raptor flying, looking for you. I blow like the wind is blowing me to somewhere new. And I flow like a river's flowing me, but don't know where to. There's always too much denying, preventing the chance arriving. But we all make our own holes to fall through. Until I am visible to you, I am invisible to you. It seems I'm invisible, it's true, but to be really visible to you, it feels it's impossible to do. I'm still unnoticeable by you, but when I'll be visible to you, I'll be unvisible to you. I'll fall like the raindrops falling till I touch on you. I'll shine like the sun rays shining till I glow on you. I'll climb every hill I'm climbing till I conquer you. And I'll ride every breeze I'm riding till I blow on you. I don't know where you've been hiding, but it feels like the moon is rising, just to silhouette me into your view. Until I am visible to you, I am invisible to you. It seems I'm invisible, it's true, but to be really visible to you, it feels it's impossible to do. I'm still unnoticeable by you, but when I'll be visible to you, I'll be unvisible to you. Invisible, invisible, unvisible. Invisible, invisible, unvisible. Sometimes what you've trouble finding is just plain and new. But when you catch your sparkle shining, or when you see right through, there's always too much defying the time that we could be flying. And sometimes you must leap into the blue. Until I am visible to you, I am invisible to you. It seems I'm invincible, it's true, but to be really visible to you, it feels it's impossible to do. I'm still unnoticeable by you, but when I'll be visible to you, I'll be unmissable. To you, invisible, unvisible.
Listeners ask us all the time, how can we support the operation? Well, head over to our website at www.jiggyjaguar.com. That's right, jiggyjaguar.com. Click on the Amazon banner on our page. It will take you to Amazon. You will still see all the great prices, all the great selection, all the great convenience. But when you shop Amazon, we get a little bit of a credit from Amazon, and it helps us keep the operation going here. Recently, we had best-selling author, national award winner Dan Perkins on, and he was talking about Amazon.
I listened to your promotion for Amazon.com. You can buy book 1 and book 2, which just came out.
Look at that.
I encourage your listeners to go there and support your operation.
You don't need to buy anything you don't want or need. You just do what you do on Amazon. Buy everything that you usually buy there, but do it through our link at JIGGYJAGUAR.com. We get a small percentage, as I mentioned earlier, and it helps really fund our operation. Thanks to our friends at Amazon.com, and thanks for you for supporting us, the great listeners of the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar radio broadcast.
It's a Minute Report for America. The United States has military policies it doesn't have the resources to uphold. Defense Secretary Ashton Carter recently spoke at the John McCain Institute in Arizona, emphasizing America's continued involvement in Asia. What Carter didn't admit was that the fleet needed to do this is a mere shadow of its former strength. The Navy's 600-ship fleet is down to about 250 vessels, the smallest since before World War I. Many of its most experienced and vital personnel have been forced out due to budget cuts. In its currently weakened condition, it faces a revitalized and expanding Russian Navy across the world and a Chinese Navy that is becoming dominant in the Eastern Pacific. Even more dovish observers, such as the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace, question America's ability to defend its Pacific interest going forward. Last year, former Defense Secretary Hagel emphasized the impact of budget cuts, stressing that the reductions, including shrinking the Army to its smallest size since before World War II, becoming by the end of 2015 smaller than North Korea's Army, and eliminating an entire fleet of Air Force fighter planes were difficult choices that will change defense institutions for years to come. That Air Force, by the way, is now at its smallest size than at any other point in its history. I'm Frank Vernuccio. Read more at usagovpolicy.com.
Broadcasting live from Hutchinson, Kansas. Call Jiggy right now. 267-22-JIGGY.
Yes, indeed. It is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar experience. Doing the damn thing as always on a Sunday from RadioZenu.com, 22 minutes after the hour. Cousin Chris is with us today.
Yep.
And
everybody hates that.
we gotta love some of the big stars out here, like Alan Burka.
You're loving them, not me.
How
he treat you there, Jig? How's he treat you?
Not well.
And you still like him?
I'm still gonna back him.
Okay.
I'm still gonna. I'm like I'll back Tom Brady. I'm a big Tom Brady guy.
No, you're not. Aren't you a Raider fan?
Yeah.
Okay then. There it is.
There it is.
So NFL, ESPN, you're trying to tell me that everybody cheats in the NFL. So you're telling me the Raiders, Tampa Bay, Jacksonville, Cleveland, Rams are cheating to be losers. Is that what you're telling me? This is why we see those 5 teams in the top 5 every year. So they're doing this. They're cheating their way to the top of the draft every year.
Yes.
Are you telling me that ESPN? Shut up. The only team that gets caught cheating is the New England fucking Patriots. Tom, go away. Why don't you just go in the sun, get on your horse and go ride to the sunset, retire, go home to your beautiful fucking wife, because you don't think you're a cheater either, probably. But anyways, you're a cheater. We all know you are. So just take it like a man and get over it. Everybody cheats.
Well, let's do this. Let's go to the telephones. We've got the band Darling Down on the telephone, correct?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on? How are you guys?
Doing great.
Well, tell us a little bit about the band. How did you guys get together? All that good stuff.
Well, I met Amanda in California, and we came back to Michigan, where she was from, and she actually posted an ad at Guitar Center looking for a drummer. And Ryan Hudson, our drummer, turns out he went to school with Amanda back in the day.
We went to high school together.
Yep. And so he made a phone call, and we got together, and first time we practiced, and the rest is history being written.
We've got a great band with us, Darling Down, on the telephone. They join us today. So where do you guys get your influences and everything for your music?
Our influence? Everywhere. Amanda is a big musical and Barbra Streisand fan. I'm more like the bands like Thrice and Seosin, type of alternative hard rock, kind of slash metal. And then I think Ryan and Jim, they're all about 90s rock and roll. And I think Ryan's into the Melvins, is one of his favorite bands. And we just get it from everywhere. I mean, it could be anything.
We've got a series of great guests on the telephone today, and right now we're talking with Darling Down. Now, you guys are very, very busy. Tell us a little bit about some of the different things you've been out there doing.
Well, we just did a couple music videos. Everybody was complaining that we didn't have enough video content, so we went crazy and recorded two videos within a couple months. And we're just constantly touring. We just got back from a run down through Texas, Louisiana, and Nashville, Memphis, Alabama, and then we came back up to Michigan, and we're going to Cincinnati Friday, and then we're in our hometown Saturday, and then there's a whole slew of other dates all over the place.
Yep, you can check all that out on darlingdown.com. See what we're up to next.
Now, you guys have been compared to a lot of different bands, Evanescence and Hailstorm and people like that. How do you guys? What do you guys think about all that?
Well, it's great to be considered in their company. They're fantastic musicians. So if we get compared to, Flyleaf and Hailstorm and all those bands, we'll take it. We appreciate it.
Darling Down with us today, joining us live on the telephone. Now, tell us a little bit about this this new CD you've got out there.
Well, first off, started off with a great recording at Pearl Sound Studios with Chuck Alkazian. We spent a lot of time in there going through all the music and fine-tuning it. And, that's kind of where it started.
Now, we've got Darling Down with us today. Now, how active are you guys on social media and things like that?
Extremely active.
Very active.
Yeah, that's basically the main platform now. We've tried contacting people through other various means, and it turns out social media, Twitter, Facebook,
the way to go.
Instagram, everything, that's the best way to contact people directly, and it's been fantastic.
We've got the band Darling Down with us today here on our program. You guys have got some music videos and different things out there. Tell us a little bit about some of the video content.
Well, Scars, the first video we did, we had a bunch of people come in with tattoos, and the music, or the video, the song's about, people wearing their heart on their sleeve, so to speak, expressing themselves in tattoos, and we got a bunch of people involved come down and get in the video, and so that was a good time. The new one that we just put out,
Never Tell, title track off our new album.
Yep, it was recorded and produced by Travis Ross of Rip Job Media. Yep, and we kind of went a different approach with this one. We've seen a lot of videos where people just record a live performance, and we thought, whatever happens to having a storyline,
Right.
So we got together, came up with a good script, and I'm sure you've seen the video. It's very graphic, but it's awesome at the same time. So
now we're going to play Never Tell here in a few moments. Tell us a little bit about this track.
Well, the track is all about keeping secrets. Everybody's got some sort of secrets they won't tell anybody else, and you got people that gossip fiends and things like that. They're trying to get those secrets and whatnot out of you, and some things you just got to take to your grave. And so that's essentially kind of what the song's about.
Now, you guys, like I mentioned earlier, on social media and some of these other places, tell us a little bit about how we can get a hold of you.
Well, you can get a hold of us. We're at darlingdownband.com. Facebook is Darling Down Band, and then Twitter is at Darling Down Band. I believe we have an Instagram too, and I'm sure that's Darling Down Band as well. Yeah, we're on it all the time. We manage all of it, and you can drop us a line anytime, and we'll get back to you. So we're very, very open with communicating with our friends and fans.
Darling Down with us today. We're gonna play Never Tell, and when we come back, I'm gonna I'm gonna see if Cousin Chris has any questions for you.
Uh-oh.
So we will do that. Here is Never Tell, and it's on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Show. Woo! Hell of a deal. It is Darling Down with us today here on our broadcast. They join us coast to coast and border to border on RadioZenu.com. And heck of a track, guys. That was some great music.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Now, Never Tell, what's been the reaction you guys been getting to that track around when you're playing shows and different things?
So far, incredibly positive.
Yeah, incredibly positive, powerful, kind of like what you said, wow, like some people didn't expect it, especially after watching like the music video. So that means a lot to us because we put a lot of hard work and a lot of people put a lot of hard work into making that happen. So it's gone over great, and we appreciate everything that everybody's contributed to us.
Yeah, quick thank you to Carrie Evick for doing all the amazing special effects in that video. Cameo Nat for doing all the hair. And Kevin from the Hillsdale Brewing Company for letting us use his amazing building.
Yep. Fantastic.
Eric Miller, our weapons specialist.
Yeah. Yeah, he had to show me how to, like, hold a gun because I was dropping the gun and stuff.
You have a weapons specialist. That's awesome.
We need one of those.
We need one of those. Yes, we do. Now, wait, I'm gonna have cousin Chris ask you some questions. So go ahead and jump in there.
Great, thanks. What's the hardest thing about being in a band and all that?
Keeping everybody together, because especially when you're riding in the van.
Yeah, riding around with stinky guys.
Well, yeah.
For hours every day in a van.
8 hours a day in a van or 5 hours. Not trying to kill each other is probably the most difficult thing.
That's good. We don't want nobody getting killed.
Nobody getting killed.
What do you hate about your hometown? One thing you hate about your hometown?
Our hometown?
Yeah, your hometown.
In my hometown?
Yeah, one thing you hate about it.
I wish there were more venues here, I suppose.
Yeah, more venues would be good. It smells like cereal. You got Kellogg and Post here, which is good. It's good.
Really?
Sometimes they make some weird cereal, so it stinks. But for the most part, it smells like Cocoa Pebbles and stuff.
I could take that rather than cow shit. I could take cereal.
Yes. I could take cereal.
And let's see. I don't know anything else to say.
What else you got? Ask something weird.
You gotta ask the one you said you were gonna ask.
Off air, I can't say that.
Oh, come on. I've got a thick skin. We can hang.
Well, you kind of sound kind of hot. That's all I'm saying. I didn't see the picture of you. He's has a computer. I don't have a computer, but I think you're kind of hot. I don't know.
Yeah, she has to be hot because she's in a band.
She is in a band.
Yeah, I mean, we are a little shallow. If she wasn't hot, we consider her up.
That's awesome. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for coming on. Never Tell is fantastic, and we're going to go stick it over on Rock Music Hub at rockmusichub.com and get that spinning.
Awesome.
And I appreciate you guys making time for us today. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Yeah, we appreciate it. You guys have a good day.
Definitely. You too. Thank
Call
you,
me.
guys. Appreciate it. Call me. Yes. We're going to take a timeout when we come back. We got more.
Walking day to day, wanna learn everything I can. There's so much every day, you just do the best you can. Sometimes the road is hard and you're not sure where to go. Whatever comes your way, you learn as you walking day to day, gotta do the best you can. There's always something new, sometimes it's hard to understand. The days get a lot harder the further that we go, but we can learn a little every day. We need to work together.
learn a little bit about our vehicle. Hi, this is ASC Automotive Professional Pam Oakes, and it's time to take a 60-second break and make you a savvy car consumer. All engines make all sorts of sounds, but when it comes to pushing out that exhaust, that sound can be very, very loud. So, on the interest of librarians, birdwatchers, and those who enjoy a quiet moment or two, a muffler was installed on vehicles to help keep the noise to an acceptable level. Mufflers come in all shapes and sizes. The muffler is located just on the other side of the tailpipe under the vehicle's body. Because of its location, it's prone to rust and rot due to the elements. Another good reason to run your vehicle through a car wash during the winter months. Lesson learned. Want to know more about your vehicle? Visit me at carcarefortheclueless.com, making you a savvy car consumer.
This is Chris Markowski, your watchdog on Wall Street, and this is your watchdog on Wall Street Money Minute. You got to start looking at the top line. Companies tend to generally both beat in earnings, and they also tend to beat in their top line, their revenue estimations as well. Out of the first 201 S&P 500 companies to report first quarter earnings, only 47% have beaten revenue estimates. Now, if this number holds on, it's going to be the first time that more companies have missed than beat earnings expectations since the first quarter of 2013. Now, what does this mean? Companies can only cut for so long. They can only cut back. They can only do so many share buybacks to make their numbers. Could we be hitting a wall? I think it's definitely in the cards, and this is why you need to be protecting your downside and rotating assets in your portfolio like you're supposed to. Get your financial plan done the right way. WatchdogOnWallStreet.com.
One of 700 radio show hosts included in the book Talk Radio Wants You. This Jiggy Jaguar radio program.
Welcome back to our big broadcast, coast to coast and border to border on the Starcom Radio Network. Also, 20-plus AM FM stations across the country and around the world. Our good friends at TuneIn, iTunes, and Radio Loyalty. Coming soon to truthfrequency.com. We've got an amazing, amazing lineup that we're going to be talking to some great guests today here in our broadcast. But before we get into that, let's tell you about one of our fantastic new marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide, a great member of a small private real estate investor group here in Chicago. And they're testing the waters to try to purchase some real estate properties in other states. They're trying other types of advertising, and they're doing the marketing that they haven't tried before. And they can purchase properties from owners who are in probate, who can't keep current on mortgage payments, recently divorced, or can't afford the maintenance of their property. Check out their website, willbuyyourproperty.com. That's WELLBUY, YOURPROPERTY.com, or call them up on the phone right now. 773-469-8924. That's 773-469-8924. They will sell your house fast in Chicago. Get a guaranteed fair all-cash offer. They buy houses in Chicago and around Illinois. Let them make a fair all-cash offer on your house. No hassles, no obligation. Just complete this quick form available at WELLBUYYOURPROPERTY.com, or dial them up right now, 773-469-8924. We know you need to sell your house fast in Chicago, and they're going to buy your house in any price range or location in the Chicago area. See how the process works and let them make you a fair offer by giving them a call at 773-469-8924 and tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide. We've got a great guest joining us on the telephone, and we're going to go to the phones and see just exactly who is on our phone. Go ahead and give us a brief introduction, my friend.
Hi, my name is Matt, a.k.a. D-Bone.
D-Bone?
Yes.
D-Bone?
Yes.
Yay.
I'm a comedian. I'm an actor and a producer and a director. And I am honored to be here, and I just want to go ahead and tell everybody that is a mom out there, happy Mother's Day. And I hope you're having an awesome Mother's Day, and you're getting everything that you want and not that you don't want for Mother's Day.
Okay, well, how did you with the comedy and everything else?
Well, with comedy, basically, the whole situation was I started in comedy because I wanted to, make people laugh. I love making people laugh. So I love to do really off the wall and fun jokes. So here's a fun joke that I thought about right off the top of my head here is that you never have to like blow ass so bad, but then you have like this hot girl like inside the car with you. You're driving in the freaking car and then you're like, you pull over to the side of the road and she's wondering why you're pulling off to the side of the road, but you haven't said anything yet. So you get out of the car and you go look at your tire and and then you get back in and then she goes, well, what happened? I said, I think my tire blew out. So yeah. So the other thing is, we don't need it anymore. We have all these politics and weapons of mass destruction. We don't need a weapon of mass destruction. All you gotta do is go to Chipotle and get a fucking burrito. That thing will fucking kill somebody. I love making people laugh. I've been doing it for about 12 to 15 years. Been acting in many different feature films, commercials, you name it pretty much. Have multiple agents from San Francisco down to LA. I'm very excited about many projects I have upcoming. The way I physically got started, I got spotted by a casting director, moved on into acting from the comedian side. Love doing what I do, and I don't think I would change it for the world.
Okay. We've got a interesting guest with us on the line. Chris, you got anything for this character?
This character,
I got him on.
Not really.
You want the Twinkie? You guys looking for the twink? The Twinkie?
We're looking
we
for
can do the Twinkie.
We're looking for a Twinkie? What are you doing here?
What's going on?
I think you might be looking for that twink. Maybe a little bit, not the gay side, but maybe kind of the fun side.
Well, we're getting the hook, so we're gonna get the hook, and I appreciate you joining us today. Thanks for coming on, man.
No problem.
Definitely.
No problem.
Have yourself a wonderful day.
Go away.
What
was that? What was that?
What was that guy?
You're not funny, dude. Stop it.
What was...
You know who get the hook? Me. Done. Done. What was that, Jiggy? What was that?
I don't know what that was. Some comedian.
If some freaking number pops up your phone, don't have to answer it, okay? What was that? Oh, I think I blow ass in this car and I can't do it with the hot chick. You don't get chicks, buddy, okay? We know what kind are you, okay? Really? Jiggy might like you.
That's right. might be a transsexual out there. Might be getting it in, as they say.
Twinkie? What are you talking about Twinkie for?
What's he talking about Twinkie for?
He knows Twinkie?
He knows Twinkie? Everybody knows Sean. What's the problem here?
Do you have a band, dude? That's what you want to play in the band?
You want Sean to play in your band? Is that what's going on?
What was that?
I don't know what that was. That was some random, some comedian.
Do not book that guy ever again. It wasn't even funny. It's like, what?
I don't know.
Got any questions for him, Chris? Nope, not really. Do you got any Twinkies? No, I got no Twinkies. What are you talking about? Go. Don't quit your day job, buddy. What's next?
I don't know.
No, you know?
Hell of a deal. We're going to do this. We're going to call this rapper out of Wichita. Rookie Williams.
Mookie Williams or Rookie Williams?
Rookie Williams.
He's a rookie?
And he is the guy that on the internet faked his own death.
That's the guy we should talk to.
And
okay, whatever.
That is what's coming.
Oh boy, thanks a lot.
We are gonna get a hold of some guy who
can't be worse than the guy we just talked to.
It can't be worse than the guy we just talked to. Hey, it could be. It could be a bad day.
This is a bad day, people. We should have stayed home.
Mother's Day. We should have put on a rerun.
Should have got some hookers in here, you know.
Well, I too.
Damn it. Hookers don't care about their moms. They did. They would listen to their mamas and not be hookers.
This is Chris Markowski, your watchdog on Wall Street, and this is your watchdog on Wall Street Money Minute. Got to start looking at the top line. Companies tend to generally both beat in earnings, and they also tend to beat in their top line their revenue estimations as well. Out of the first 201 S&P 500 companies report first quarter earnings, only 47% have beaten revenue estimates. Now, if this number holds on, it's going to be the first time that more companies have missed than beat earnings expectations since the first quarter of 2013. Now, what does this mean? Companies can only cut for so long. They can only cut back. They can only do so many share buybacks to make their numbers. Could we be hitting a wall? I think it's definitely in the cards, and this is why you need to be protecting your downside and rotating assets in your portfolio like you're supposed to. Get your financial plan done the right way. WatchdogOnWallStreet.com.
Blue Collar Agglomeration is pleased to announce the arrival in e-stores of their edgy and controversial first ever single release titled The Bittersweet Saga of Barry Soetoro. Sometimes referred to as Whitest Nation, the attention-grabbing video is available for a $10 bill at, in lowercase letters, bluecollarband@gmail.com. BLUCOLLARBAND@gmail.com.
Let's tell you about one of our fantastic new marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide. We are in dire need to raise funds for my daughter's missionary trips. These families depend on these volunteers. Please and thank you. Check out the website GoFundMe.com/McKenna. That's right, GoFundMe.com/McKenna. Short-term missionary for the JAF. This comes from Maryland. Dundalk, Maryland. Check it out today. Kenna Flory is doing some amazing things. You need to check it out today at GoFundMe.com/MICKENNA and tell them you heard of that in here.
It's a Minute Report for America. Should institutions of higher learning be defunded until they cease militantly pushing a hard left bias on their students? The existence of widespread leftist bias is statistically well documented, and this overwhelming majority seeks to suppress contrary voices. A prior Center for the Study of Popular Culture review examined the ratio of registered Democrats to registered Republicans on the faculties of 32 elite colleges and universities nationwide. It found the overall ratio of registered Democrats to registered Republicans was greater than 10-1. In the entire Ivy League, the researchers were able to identify only 3 Republican administrators. Numerous inflammatory examples have been reported in the general media. A recent Wall Street Journal article noted that conservative thought on campuses these days is rare, though for some, it's still not rare enough. In contradiction to America's tradition of religious tolerance, universities have displayed bias against religious Christians and Jews. As these institutions continue to indoctrinate rather than instruct, they absorb ever greater amounts of taxpayer, parental, and student loan dollars. Far too many American universities at ever greater cost are striving to eliminate the very concepts that gave rise to the founding of the United States. Rather than, as Jefferson hoped, provide a foundation for the preservation of personal freedom, colleges are now becoming a wellspring of collectivist authoritarianism. It's time to defund them. I'm Frank Bernuccio. Read more at usagovpolicy.com.
This is the Jiggy Jaguar Radio Show.
Welcome back to the big broadcast. It's the Sunday radio program, coast to coast and boiler to boiler. on RadioZenu.com. Of course, our good friends over there at KJagRadio.com. Live as live can get on K-Rocks Radio out of Casper, Wyoming, KFRK in Denver, Colorado, and 24/7 at JiggyJaguar.com. Listen to us on the TuneIn apps, Radio Loyalty, and catch us on the internet as well, AMFM247.com. We've got a fantastic segment coming up. We're going to get back to the telephones or get back to our studio guests. Before we do that, let's tell you about one of our fantastic new marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide. That's MDSupplies.com. With Direct Connect. You spend a lot of money on supplies. How much of what you spend is actually going towards the supplies you purchase? Well, the price you currently pay includes overhead, transportation, distribution warehousing, and salesmen's commissions. It seems like everyone and everybody has inserted themselves into your supply chain. Stop lining everyone else's pockets at your expense. With MD Supplies, you are connected directly to the leading manufacturers and vendors. No distribution centers, no fleet of delivery vans, no territory sales managers. With MD Supplies Direct Connect technology, you get the same name brand products with an average savings of up to 50%. MD Supplies Direct Connect. Now let manufacturers and vendors compete for your business. Our online ordering portal serves as your single source for buying from multiple vendors. With MD Supplies, ordering is simple and easy. You can track your shipments, you can analyze your historical purchasing data, and you can stop overpaying for your supplies and visit mdsupplies.com. That's right, MD Supplies, using technology to save you money. And amazing, amazing stuff. They serve a huge, huge amount of markets. Check it out today, mdsupplies.com. And we'll spell it for you. The letter M, the letter D, SUPPLIES.com. That's mdsupplies.com. And tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide. Let's get back into it with our next segment here on the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience. Well, let's try to get a hold of...
Hope this person not sucks.
Rookie Luciano.
I hope this guy doesn't suck.
Rookie Williams.
I hope this guy doesn't suck.
This is the guy that a lot of people in Wichita, Kansas are like, I got no respect for him.
Why?
I got no respect for him at all.
What'd he do? What did he do? He better be better than that last guy. I'm serious.
He better be better than that comic.
My God, that sucked. If you hear me, sorry, buddy. You need to do something different. Make pizzas or do something. This is not working.
Let's see here. Rookie Williams.
Wookie Williams.
He,
Not Ricky Williams, the running back from the Saints or the Dolphins.
Why am I the most hated artist?
Oh, that's a gimmick, probably.
Is what he put up, and everybody, Little Cuddy John says,
who?
You keeping it real, that why.
What?
Jamone Pittman says, because you're an
Oh.
hashtag white power.
Jesus.
Let's see. Christine Powell says, I still think Knox is the most hated bitch made rapper in Wichita. People jealous of your connections.
Connections? What connections do you have? Wookie or whatever your fucking
Let's
name
see.
is.
Randall Rhymes. He
Randall
says, y'all make noise and boys hate that.
I never heard of you.
Let's see.
Oh, I don't care. That's why.
Austin Big Red Hale says, haters need somebody to hate. They choose you. That's a good thing in my book.
Dog. Get out of here.
And Robert Wayne Wright says, Rook, what you gonna do with it, my ninja? Do is the word, my brother. Worry about who while you hated not gonna get you nothing but a comment pushing. Fuck the haters. And then he puts in a photo comment. What you gonna do, Muggle? What you gonna do? So.
Okay, whatever.
Let's see. He put up a status about 14 hours ago. It says, now girls saying they swallow knowing they don't.
I know somebody should have swallowed. And guess who I'm thinking of. Jesus. What drama? Is it really this much drama in rapping?
Apparently there's drama in the rap world, in the rap game, as they say.
Why?
See, this is the thing I don't understand. Like Mike Game, people hate him like nobody's business. Why?
Well, just kidding. I don't know. Why does it have to be this hard? Can't you just make music without getting hated? You can't be that good because I never heard of you.
It can't be that good because I never heard of you.
Half the many guys you have on this rapper from Wichita, I don't know what's going on with them because I never heard of them. Is that why y'all pissed off? Oh, sorry. That's the toughest thing to do, be a musician. Why'd you guys pick that? That's the toughest fucking shit to get into. Because everybody thinks they can do it.
Yep.
You know, I don't know. Whatever. Let's see what this guy's gimmick is.
Well, I will try him again here on the old Skype-a-rooney and see if he'll pick up again.
Maybe he has
tried him once.
Maybe he has some hookers we can talk to.
Maybe he's out there with these hookers. I don't know.
Mookie, Wookie, whatever.
Rookie Luciano.
Why do they hate you so much, dog?
Why do they hate you, Knuckle?
I'm not saying that. I don't want to get shot.
Rookie Luciano. We tried him again on the old Skype.
Is he Italian or something?
Well, he put up a video about a year ago where he faked his own death. And people were getting on his Facebook page and they're like, "Dog, we miss you, dog."
Oh, is that why they hate him? You can't fuck with death, dude.
And then he came back and he's like, just kidding.
So that's why they hate you. Death is not a funny thing to deal with, man. And you fucked with it. That's funny. That's funny, buddy. That's funny.
Let's see, when did that come around? I'm trying to remember here. I know.
Does Mike Game like this guy?
Probably not. Every once in a while, I don't know if he does or if he doesn't.
Damn, Wichita rappers all hating each other. God.
Let's see here.
We all support each other, but we hate each other at the same time. How's that happen? I don't know, dog. I could be a rapper. I sound like... God. Don't fake your death, man. That's a bad thing.
Let's see here. What was the... He put this up about a couple years ago, something like that, where he was supposedly making a music video, and somebody showed up at the video, and they had security cameras, and they shot him while they were making the video, or somebody shot him, or something.
So how long did you wait to tell everybody who's alive?
It was like about a week or two.
Oh, what did he do for a week? What did he do? Just stay at home and eat noodles or something?
I don't know what he did, but I think it was about a week or so.
Yeah,
and everybody got on his Facebook page and Twitter, and they're just like, "Oh, we miss you, dog.
Wow,
dog. They gonna get those guys that did that to you, dog."
That's why people hate you. Now I got it. I got it now. Understandable now. I might even hate you now. You don't fake your dad, dude, and then act like it's going to be just a big joke. Because people get involved in that, man. Way too much, emotionally and physically. I mean, come on, man. You can't do that. If my dad did that, I hate my dad.
See, that's the thing.
You can't do that to
He just vanished for like 6 months.
Yeah, you know.
And then showed back up, and he's like, I'm just fooling.
I'm just kidding.
These nuts got him.
Did they get to you last night, honey? Who? These nuts. What's going on? I mean, seriously, why? I'm going to ask him. I'm going to say, why'd you do that for?
How'd you fake your own death?
For a whole 2 weeks, and nobody checked on you?
Whole 2 weeks.
Wow. You really don't have no friends?
And everybody was like, "Oh, they going to get those bastards."
Does he have a wife, kids, or anything? No.
He's got a daughter.
You faked? Oh my God, I hate you too. So you let your daughter think you're dead for 2 weeks?
Apparently.
Wow, she's not going to grow up to be a hood rat or anything. Just to pay you back. I'm blowing all these people in this parking lot because my daddy, I think he's dead 18 years ago. Wow, okay, I guess. Would you do that?
No.
Me neither.
No.
No.
No, because there'd be too many funerals and celebrations.
That's true. That's true.
And I'd come back and I'd be like, oh.
Oh, he's not dead. He's faking it. Son of a bitch.
Well, we've tried
couple times.
Couple times
Screw
here.
him, then.
He might be dead somewhere. You never know.
He might be faking his death again.
Might be faking his death somewhere.
I'm dead again, people.
I'm dead again, people.
How many people get on his Facebook page then and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, we missed you"? Nobody this time.
Nobody this time.
And the thing is, you probably will die someday, and nobody gives a shit. That's your own fault,
right.
dude.
That's
your
right.
own fault. Only person you need to be mad about is you in the mirror, looking at yourself. You can't be doing that shit.
Well, we'll do this. We'll take a break and come back, and we're gonna keep chatting about. We're not gonna chat about Ricky Williams anymore because
he's dead probably.
He's out of business.
He's out of business, literally.
But when we come back, we might chat about Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, the deflate gate. You cheater.
We'll do that when we come back.
How do you feel to be a cheater, you cheater?
What's the point of traveling? Don't we have everything we need? It's all here, you next to me, exactly where we're supposed to be. Since I found you, it just don't matter. It just don't matter. And nothing matters, baby. You just get better, better and better each day. Hawaiian sunsets, I can show you that. 7 wonders of the world, I can show you that. Set sail for a treasure hunt in Italy. I can show you all of that. Hawaiian sunsets, I can show you that. 7 wonders of the world, I can show you that. Set sail for a treasure hunt in Italy. I can show you all of that. We can take a trip around the world in the comfort of our home on the internet. But a machine can't teach us how to love. Baby, I'ma show you that. Since I found you, it just don't matter. It just don't matter. No, nothing matters. Baby, you just get better, better and better each day. Hawaiian sunsets, I can show you that. 7 wonders of the world, I can show you that. Set sail for a treasure hunt in Italy. I can show you all of that. Hawaiian sunsets, I can show you that. 7 wonders of the world, I can show you that. Set sail for a treasure hunt in Italy. I can show you all of that. And if you decide we should live our lives traveling out in the sea, Hawaiian sunsets, I can show you that. 7 wonders of the world, I can show you that. For all I care, treasure hunt in Italy. show you all of that. I can show you all of that.
Blue Collar Agglomeration is pleased to announce the arrival in each stores of their edgy and controversial first ever single release titled The Bittersweet Saga of Barry Soetoro. Sometimes referred to as Whitest Nation, the attention-grabbing video is available for a $10 bill at, in lowercase letters, bluecollarband@gmail.com. BLUCOLLARBAND@gmail.com.
Let's tell you about one of our fantastic new marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide. We are in dire need to raise funds for my daughter's missionary trips. These families depend on these volunteers. Please and thank you. Check out the website GoFundMe.com/McKenna. That's right, GoFundMe.com/McKenna. Short-term missionary for the JAF. This comes from Maryland. Dundalk, Maryland. Check it out today. Kenna Flory is doing some amazing things. You need to check it out today at GoFundMe.com/MICKENNA and tell them you heard of that in here.
I claim birth in Hawaii, 'cause it's in the USA. I reject my birth in Kenya, third world country far away. My grandma on my daddy's side said I'm African by birth, yet I became the president of the whitest nation here on earth. How I ever got this far is anybody's guess. They didn't vet me as hard as they had vetted all the rest. I called myself Barry Soetoro and I went for my degree. I want to keep my profile low so folks won't know it's me, 'cause I've been lying to the public since the day that I was born. My daddy was a British citizen. That makes me all too foreign. How I ever got this far is anybody's guess. They didn't vet me as hard as they had vetted all the rest. I stretched out my arms and hands and took all I could reach. By the laws of the land in which I live, I should be impeached. I didn't do the deed myself, but I perpetuate the lie, claiming birth in Hawaii, and I'll say that lie till the day I die. How I ever got this far is anybody's guess. They wanted a black president, and I could pass that test. How I ever got this far is anybody's guess. They needed a black president, and I could pass the test. How I ever got this far is anybody's guess. How I ever got this far is anybody's guess.
And for the international order that we have worked for generations to build. Ordinary men and women are too small-minded to govern their own affairs. That order and progress can only come when individuals surrender their rights to an all-powerful sovereign.
Papa.
Thanks for tuning in to Jiggy Jaguar 24/7, brought to you by
White.
Jordan's Juice Barbecue Sauce.
Hilarious.
Mix it up with Jordan's online at jordansjuice.com.
I posted a photo on the old Facebook today, on the old social media. and it got reported to Facebook by someone. This this photo that I posted was let me see here. Where was it? Here. It was a picture of some chick. And it's one of those, one of those motivational poster-looking things with the black background of the photo and the words underneath.
Yeah.
And it says, "The MILF never goes unappreciated on Mother's Day."
And somebody reported that in?
And supposedly somebody reported that to Facebook.
Oh, my God. What'd you get, an email or something?
I just got a message from Facebook that says, the report is being reviewed. It was submitted today. The photo was reported for violating Facebook's community standards on nudity. We'll remove it if we find it violates this standard.
Jesus. Get out of here, Facebook. Have you seen some pictures on Facebook? Wow. Alright, whatever.
So.
Causing trouble on Sunday there, Jig.
Apparently. Apparently. Now, you were talking earlier about the New England Patriots and the fact that they. Oh my God! Look at this. Of course, of course. I went over and looked at the Cast Iron Ladies Facebook page, and they've got a picture here of a white cast iron lady with a black bodybuilder.
Of course,
they're a beautiful couple, says Steve Lovesey.
Oh, shut up, Steve. We miss going to Applebee's on you. Damn you, Steve. You screwed the whole system up. Thanks.
You screwed the whole goddamn thing up, buddy.
Asshole.
Buddy.
Jiggy's been wearing the same shoes a whole year because of you. You asshole. I don't like it. I don't either like it.
So, you were talking, ESPN says that the New England Patriots are not just cheaters because everybody cheats.
Everybody does not cheat in the NFL. Wouldn't we see this way before this happened?
Yes.
So you're saying to me, all those teams I rambled off earlier in the show is cheating. They better do a better job then. They suck. Really? One, the Raiders, the owner had to die to get out of that fucker. I mean, seriously, how do you say that about the whole league? Because the only way anybody, and they're like, oh, somebody's going to say, oh, because they're good, blah, 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 whatever. Well, you know why they're good? Because they cheat. Well, what, Belichick did it, 6-7 years ago? A Spygate. And then this, it's the same bullshit, same people. Come on now, guys. Not all the teams cheat, for God's sakes. If they did, we'd have more teams winning more than losing. I mean, come on, man. Really? You're saying Jacksonville just cheats to lose? Really? I don't think you guys do that, but I mean, come on, guys. That don't make no sense. But wait, I got it. New England is like ESPN's team. Them, Cleveland Cavs.
New England is like ESPN's team.
Oh, it is.
I thought they were supposed to be biased.
Oh, they're not. They're not.
Unabashed.
Oh, Bill, what about that guy from Bill, what's his name? From the college basketball. All he cares about Duke, Kentucky, and North Carolina. I mean, come on, man. You guys are not biased. You got your favorites. You got the Yankees, Red Sox, Dodgers. You know, the Houston Astros are winning this year. We can talk about them for a couple hours, but then let's talk about the Yankees and A-Rod. Yeah, that's what we want to talk about. That cheater, we know he's a cheater, but we want to talk about him every fucking day. Tiger Woods, that's another one they love. Tiger Woods has not won.
They love Tiger Woods.
He hasn't won nothing.
Oh, God, they love Tiger Woods.
And they will have a segment every hour about him. Why? A swing, or he has a girlfriend. He doesn't have a girlfriend. Who cares? You're a screw-up. You know you're a screw-up. They know now, but they're trying to polish his image, to make him look like he's still the king or something. He's not. He is getting toasted by these young guys, and they hate that. LeBron James.
It's funny. It's funny as hell. I pull up ESPN.com. First thing I see is Cavs feeling pressure in Game 4 in Chicago.
Blah! It's the ESPN Cavs. I mean, you can see highlights of them beating the hell out of Derrick Rose, but we see LeBron James just running over people and not even getting called. How's that happen? The NBA and ESPN are terrible. It's LeBron. They talked about LeBron's headband. His headband.
His headband.
I hope that's LeBron James right now. Hope he's calling
Brooklyn,
us.
New York calling.
Uh-oh.
You're live on the air. Who is this? What's up? I missed that. What's up? Who is this?
Kurt, please.
Hey, what's going on, brother? How are you?
All right, calling in, checking up.
Okay.
See what's going on over there in the studios.
Well, we're talking about LeBron and the Cavs.
The ESPN love of them.
ESPN loving the fact that that they say the New England Patriots, not
the only team in
the NFL that cheats.
Yeah, sure, but they get caught at it.
So,
but everybody else does.
That's pretty much what we're talking about today. What do you want to talk about?
Well, we could talk about that. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, this ain't the first time they're cheating, right?
Yeah.
They always cheat.
Yeah.
So, well, it's too late now. They already got the Super Bowl championship. So they going to give it back?
Why not? Give it back to us, you losers.
If they give it back, who are they going to give it to?
Nobody. Vacate it.
Vacate gets another title.
Nobody can get it.
Nobody gets it. You screwed up, so nobody gets it. Thanks a lot, New England. I hope you guys suck for like 20 years after this. This sucked.
I'll be sucked for like 20 years.
Remember the 80s? They don't.
Drew Bledsoe.
They don't. They do not remember the 80s. They hate it.
They don't remember the 80s.
The 90s wasn't that good either. They had to change the uniforms because they didn't recognize each other. Like, what the hell? Cheaters. Gotta love the cheaters.
Well, so is this damage Tom Brady's image?
Yes. Yes. You don't hear Joe Montana doing this, do you?
No.
John Elway?
No. Oh,
Dan
there
Marino?
He left.
Oh, I don't care. Who cares? It's a New York City. What? Whoa! What the hell?
What's up? So New York. New York.
The Jets should be pissed. They better start cheating like New England Patriots. Do something. Holy crap! If they can get by with it, everybody can get by with it. Well, they better do that shit, or
everybody and their brother better cheat.
Everybody have a 10-6 record. Everybody have an 8-8 record.
Everybody have a 10-6 record.
We have no difference in anything. It's like, come on, guys. They're cheaters. Let's just get it over with. Spin Brady. But I think if they get spin Brady, Brady's just going to retire. He's got 4 rings. How many more do you need? It's like...
How many more do you need?
Have fun with Jimmy Garoppolo for your quarterback in New England.
Hey, I'll tell you, Jimmy Garoppolo.
You don't know him. Shut up. You don't even know your own quarterback on your own team. Who's your quarterback? The Raiders.
All the Raiders?
Yeah. It's not AW either.
Give me 5 minutes looking up on
Google.
There
we go. Derek Carr. He's a good quarterback.
Oh,
man.
He's big time.
Oh God, here's a gimmick.
I want to put him over.
You better watch some videos of him first before you put him over, because you need to know what they're doing. Get them, Raiders. Listen to me, Raiders. Get them some weapons to use. Get a line. You guys can start winning again. Don't just waste picks on goddamn crappy football players. Give them some weapons so they can win.
Give him some weapons.
I don't want to hear 2 years from now, because Derek Carr was the quarterback and he sucked. No, you know why you suck? Because you don't give him any weapons to use. Jacksonville, same to you. You got a good quarterback, get him some weapons. Weapons. He can't do it by himself. Idiots. That's why you're in the top 5 every freaking year. God. Some of these teams need to fucking wake up. Really? Better start cheating. New England's doing it.
Better start cheating.
You got 4 fucking rings. Really? What else you been doing, Tom? Huh? Yeah. Oh, don't be talking bad. ESPN might get you. ESPN Patriots. The Cavs. When the Lakers were winning, it was the Lakers all the time. Lakers list, Lakers last. Like, oh my God, ESPN. Is there any other team in the league? Anybody else? Just Lakers?
Yes.
Just Lakers? Nobody else.
That's it. Just Lakers. That's all it is.
And the pudding right now, Atlanta Hawks, they were winning all year long, and they didn't talk about them. They talked about the Cavs or the Lakers, how bad they are, or how the Golden State Warriors are so great, and they can't even shoot baskets down because they suck so bad. They don't talk about Atlanta. They ain't talking about any of those guys, and that's a shame. They should be talking about everybody in the NBA. But you don't, ESPN, do you? ESPN Cavs. What color headband is LeBron James going to wear today for tonight's game? Who cares? He's not Jordan, folks. He's never going to be Jordan. I promise you. He's never going to be Jordan.
He's never going to be Jordan?
You know why? Jordan never lost in the finals. LeBron has, 3 losses? He lost to St.
LeBron's never lost in the finals.
He lost to Dallas. He lost twice to San Antonio. He lost to somebody else, I think, too, but I can't remember because he sucks. But Cleveland Cavs fans, you better not get comfortable. Don't get comfortable. He's going to opt out again. If you lose to the Bulls and they don't win that championship year, he's gone. Don't you be seeing fat guys with jerseys burning them. Oh, I hate you, LeBron. I hate you. Yeah. You fall for it again. That's what's going to happen to you guys. Don't trust him. Kevin Love's out of there. Kevin Love is completely out. He's going back to L.A. and Cleveland's not in L.A., so he's gone. Kyrie and Irving can't even trust LeBron James. So ESPN's team is terrible. Terrible.
Let's see. There is some wrestling news.
Wrestling news. Good job.
We're gonna take a timeout, come back and chat about some wrestling.
Wrestling. We love
Apparently, Roman Reigns is taking some shots at CM Punk.
Oh, go away.
We've got more coming.
Go get your family destroyed catering.
It's a new year here at the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Show, and we are ramping up for a tremendous 2014. We have a lot of things coming up this year. We're doing a lot of television projects, going to be doing a lot of radio as well, and we need your help. Shop our Amazon.com links. You can do all of your shopping through our website at JiggyJaguar.com. That's Jiggy Jaguar.com. It's as simple as clicking on our Amazon link. That will take you to Amazon. Amazon will still look the same. It'll still feel the same. You'll still get the same deals. We just get a little bit of help off a commission from Amazon if you do shopping through our link. Also, we have our advertising available on Fiverr.com, as well as many of these other micro sites around the internet. We have a complete list at our website, JiggyJaguar.com. Recently, we had Dr. Ted Baer on the program talking advertising with us.
If they said that our media doesn't have any influence, why would somebody buy an ad? Why would somebody buy an ad on your program? Hey, we don't have any impact. There's no reason for you to. So it's a no-brainer.
So check it out right now. We've got everything available at JiggyJaguar.com. Thanks for listening, and thanks for supporting Transmedia Worldwide.
Coming up next on today's Creation Moments Minute, see how Charles Darwin's ignorance of geology influenced his theory of evolution.
Do you like what you hear on the Creation Moments Minute broadcast? Then you'll love getting the Creation Moments Biblical Creation Devotionals in your email Monday through Friday. Each weekday, you'll learn something new about God's amazing creation. You'll also hear about the dirty little secrets that evolutionists don't want you to know. To start your free subscription, go to creationmoments.com and enter your email address at the bottom right of the page. Again, that's creationmoments.com.
On today's Creation Moments Minute, see how Charles Darwin's ignorance of geology influenced his theory of evolution. As Darwin sailed on the Beagle, he read Charles Lyell's book, Principles of Geology. That book theorized that the Earth's geology was the result of the slow processes we see today working over millions of years. While in Argentina, Darwin wondered how the small and lazy Santa Cruz River could have carved the 300-foot deep valley. He figured that Lyell's idea of long ages solved the problem. Today, however, we know that melting glaciers formed a huge lake behind a natural dam. When that dam broke, the rushing lake water quickly cut a spillway that became the valley through which the Santa Cruz River gently flows today. Unfortunately, Darwin used those same long ages from Charles Lyell to explain plant and animal diversity. For CreationMomentsMinute.com, I'm Darren Marlar.
The number 2 internet radio program according to TalkStreamLive.com.
You're in Kansas.
We're in Kansas. You're in Brooklyn, New York.
We're never gonna be.
If you can't go out of your door and sell your own music or whatever you're selling to us, you better wrap it up and get a real job.
You better wrap it up and get a real job.
Because there's gimmicks coming in the mail called bills. Pay your bills, buddy.
There's gimmicks in the mail. Now, we were teasing this before we went to break, and apparently, dun dun dun, Roman Reigns
can't win a title.
who can't win a title?
Seth Rollins can, but you can't.
Recently appeared at the Wizard World Comic Con in Philadelphia and participated in a question and answer session.
Yeah.
During the Q&A, Reigns took several shots at former WWE star turned UFC fighter CM Punk. Reigns was asked about the creation of the Shield and Punk's claim that he created the group. Reigns reacted by saying the only thing Punk ever created was the Pepsi tattoo on his shoulder. While Reigns admitted there were several hands involved in the formation of the Shield, it was him, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose who made the Shield what it became.
Sure there, Roman. I bet. Sure. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. Doesn't make it... Hey, is he with the Shield now?
No. Doesn't
make a fucking difference, doesn't it, folks? It does not make a difference now. Because what, the group's been gone, 6 months, 7 months?
Yeah.
Almost. Who cares now? It's over. You guys split them up because you know why? Jiggy, why? Why did they split them up for?
It's like got hot.
They got hot,
They got
folks.
over.
And nobody in that back cafeteria likes that. Hey, what happened to the White family?
Split them up.
Because
they got hot.
Mm-hmm.
Although there is a rumor they might put Rowan and the other one back together as a tag team because they're not doing anything. Go.
Who cares? Put them back with the Wyatt. Put them back with Bray Wyatt, please. And you can still put them in the tag team. Just put them back together. So, but because Roman Harper can't really. I mean, he can talk, but he's not really good at it. And the eye thing kind of creepy. And the upside down Sheamus. Where's he at? Nowhere to be fucking found.
Nowhere to be found at all.
Put them back together with Wyatt and get back the Wyatt family, please.
They gave him that crappy music.
Put him, If he heard that and he said he liked it the first time he heard it, he's fucking lying. You deserve what you got, bud. Upside down Sheamus. Want him and Sheamus get together and be like the upside down Sheamuses. I don't know. Just put them back together, get them back white, and put this why? Because they got red hot, and WWE don't like that shit.
Bully Ray put out a tweet.
Oh God.
He hosted a Q&A session on Twitter this weekend.
Ooh, wow, fun.
And at the end of the fan exchange, he made an interesting teaser. He says, "Thanks, guys. I'm out. Good talk. See you next time. Keep watching. Not about who's next. It's where's NXT." The TNA Hall of Famer fielded numerous questions about a potential run to WWE. Answering them in similar fashion, it would seem Bully is definitely open to making something happen, but the ball's in WWE's court at this point. He did make a surprise return to Impact Wrestling this Friday, but as they've noted on WrestleZone, it was scheduled. It was a one-time appearance with the possibility of him signing something down the road. He was at the TV taping with his real-life girlfriend, Velvet Sky, who may also made her return to the promotion.
So that whole WWE thing's probably out of the way now because he went back to TNA for a day. Because that will piss off WWE. Oh, you can't be our 19th teacher now down there teaching those guys how to roll and take bumps. Why don't you put them on the main roster so there'd be something new on that damn Raw? I mean, so we're going to see Seth Rollins, Orton, and Reigns again for the second, third time in a row? I mean, come on, man. How'd that last pay-per-view go for you guys? Not very well. Thank you. Start mixing it in, guys, or you're going to lose more people.
Well, TNA has signed some people.
Have I heard of them?
He is TNA that everybody loves talking crap on the internet.
They're dead. TNA's dead. All the wrestlers are contacting WWE. Don't look like it. You fucking WWE marks.
TNA President Dixie Carter said on her Facebook page that Steve Small, TNA's longtime senior director of production, will be leaving his position at the end of May to pursue an opportunity with Teach for America. He's been a valuable member of our family. We wish him the best as he leaves to enter the world of teaching. We welcome Ron and Dawn Harris back to TNA as they will be tag teaming to head up production team meetings moving forward. They're on the production team now.
Great.
The Harris boys are back.
The Blue Brothers. Oh, my God. Why? Why? That's all I'm saying. Why? They can't pick anybody out from like some college department of graphics or something like that. They're going to pick the Harris boys. I guess. Whatever.
Some guy in the comments on WrestleZone says, "You guys are mad. TNA's a company who employs people and puts food on families' tables. Forget that they think that they're bad. I respect them more than the dirty company WWE, which has more blood on its hands than the U.S. military."
Oh! Woo! He's pissed. Oh,
and then this TNA guy underneath says, or Jordan Wright, he says, "Actually, the food stamps pays to put food on their table, not TNA."
Some WWE mark that thinks only WWE's the only brand out there. Whatever. Can't stand WWE marks. I just can't do it. Anything else?
Let's say this other guy says saying people have been saying that for 11 years doesn't change the fact that TNA is dying. It's only still around because Dixie's daddy hasn't pulled the plug yet. Meanwhile, they have low ratings, low buy rates, low event attendance. They sure made the most of those 11 years.
Okay, they've been together 11 years. Talking about ratings. Talking about WWE's ratings. Have they been great? Have they been great?
Let's do a check on that.
I know TNA's probably sucks because a lot of people can't get American Destination or whatever.
Yeah.
I understand that. But WWE's ratings are not that great either. And everybody can get that fucking channel.
Raw ratings.
It's like, come on.
Search for Raw ratings.
Fucking damn marks.
WWE ratings. Let's see here. Ratings report for the... Let's see here. Let's actually find this last week's TV ratings. That would be
but
better.
that was fun.
That would be better than looking up some of this other crap. But yeah, the all the WWE guys, they just want TNA to go away.
Why? You know why you want that? Why? I mean, it's just wrestling. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. Nobody's forced you to watch anything. You know, if you don't want to watch it, don't watch TNA. Just watch WWE. It's fine. But why would you want to take another company out of some? That's more work for everybody. WWE can't keep everybody. They're gonna have to fire somebody. So they get fired. They don't have no work, any place to work. Is that what you want? Just don't watch TNA. If you don't like it, don't watch it. It's no big deal. I don't watch WWE. It's like, I don't like it, don't watch it.
Let's see here. Oh, and of course, TNA has canceled their tour of China, which apparently this is one of the reasons why everybody's going. They're getting ready to go out of business.
No, because Destination America don't want to go on this because they're on American Destination. Morons. Get out of the closets, everybody. Come on now. Read your reports. Jiggy does. He reads them all and tells me. It's like, come on now.
Let's see here. Trying to find ratings for
WWE.
For WWE for the
Suck.
Raw results. How about
so bad they don't want to put them on the internet.
They're so bad they don't even put them up on the internet.
I can't remember when we watched the whole Raw. Me and you.
Oh yeah.
It's been weeks.
Let's see.
Months. For me,
ratings. The Raw rating 3 days ago from Wrestling News.
Wrestling News. They're probably say, oh, it's a 3 point something. Because they're getting a fat chick from Vince.
This week's Raw viewing numbers were down for the second consecutive week since Extreme Rules. The average viewing audience was down by 183,000 from the previous week, which had been down 282,000 on the week prior. The numbers were the lowest for the regular episode of Raw more than 2 years.
Who's going out of business?
Let's see here. Raw audience down again. There's.
Well, those marks.
Let's see here. 3 days ago, WWE Raw ratings according to TV by the numbers. If it says anything. WWE Raw. Monday cable ratings. WWE Raw on the USA in the adult 18 to 49. 1.3.
Yeah, TNA's so bad. WWE's so gorgeous and awesome.
The second hour of Raw was 1.2.
Ooh! Eat it, fans. Eat it.
And the third hour was 1.1.
Shouldn't that go the other way, different way? We was watching me and Jiggy was watching. Jiggy and I was watching something on WatchWrestling.channel for free, and I think it was Goldberg, whatever.
Yeah.
And they were talking about the ratings back then, 6.4 versus WCW's 3, and bashing WWE, blah, WCW, blah. They're so suck. They haven't reached 6.4 for. That was the last time, probably. Because you guys can get 2s now. I miss WCW. I'll take a 3 any day. They take a 3 any time.
Take a 3 any time.
It's not even football season. Just wait till football season starts again. It's going to be 0.0 or something, 0.100 whatever. You know, it's like, don't be bashing TNA and then don't bash WWE. If you're going to bash bash both of them. Be equal footing. See? So, just pissed off. That's all these people are. Pissed off people. Don't watch it. They don't like TNA, don't watch it. A lot of people don't watch WWE too. So.
Well, and then Hide the Salami. He's got a shoulder injury.
Of course.
He's going to be out of action with a bad shoulder injury. He's scheduled to compete in the triple threat match against Tyler Breeze and Finn Balor at the upcoming TakeOver. He's likely out 6 to 8 months.
See ya. Go back to Japan where you belong. Just go back to the Bullet Club.
And apparently, Sami Zayn, Alex Riley, and Hide the Salami have all suffered recent injuries, and Riley's will require surgery.
Ooh. Wow. Well, yeah. Did they wrestle John Cena? And don't tell me Sami Zayn injured himself on that little ramp. John Cena didn't do something, but he's not going to get blamed for it. That stupid, what was that jump off the rope stunner thing? Think that's safe?
Probably not.
Okay, this is the thing. He's doing it to
Probably not.
He's doing it to people. Do you think if somebody did it to him, would he like it?
No.
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 If that was Seth Rollins' thing and something happened to him, they will never let him do it. Not anymore. But John Cena can do it and hurt people. Like, he did that little, that leg drop he always do on the top rope.
Yeah.
How many people he's hurt back doing that?
Oh, my God.
He keeps on doing it. Nobody sees this? Am I the only one who sees this? I mean, come on, man.
Let's see, the Wyatt family.
Mm-hmm.
They could be reuniting.
Yep.
Luke Harper and Eric Rowan shared a moment on WWE's SmackDown.
Ooh, SmackDown.
Rumors are running around the two men potentially getting back together.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Rowan and Luke Harper have freaked us out for years. But the moment that they shared Thursday night on SmackDown sent a shiver down our spines. After Harper dispatched Fandango, Rowan lumbered down the entrance ramp and, despite his prior issues as a former Wyatt family accomplice, proceeded to pummel the dazed dancer. Was this Roman extending a gnarled olive branch to Harper? Have these one-time members of the Wyatt family joined forces again?
Put them back together and put them back with Wyatt, please. How hard is this? Not very hard, folks. Not very hard. But the back. Back has a lot of tables. A lot of people have comments for these boys.
Let's see. People in the comments say WWE should have never split them up. They've accomplished nothing on their own. Luke Harper's a certified jobber. Bray Wyatt barely has matches now, and when he does, he loses. I forget about Eric Rowan. He doesn't even have matches. Stupid WWE.
Point taken right there.
And then some other guy says, didn't Luke Harper win the IC title?
For a week? Didn't he lose it to fucking Dolph Ziggler the week after? Shut up.
And then some guy says, yeah, but he didn't. But didn't he drop it the next week to Ziggler? And then some other guy says, he didn't. He had it for 5 weeks. Don't comment about it if you don't know.
Oh, I'm going to cry. I'm a big WWE boy. Oh. Fuck you. If you think that's a great run, really? Then Hogan, when he was, WWE champion for 2 years, that was super duper. Compared to, people, come on. They have done nothing since he broke them up. You can say that to Shield. Rollins is the only one that done anything, and that's barely anything. I mean, he's got that belt, but how long? I mean, really?
Let's say Jim Ross sat down with the Baltimore... What is this?
Oh,
Baltimore Sun to promote his ringside one-man show at the Rams Head Live in Baltimore. He said, WWE, no. I may be down the road with some WWE opportunities, but I don't think it's going to be on the broadcasting side. Time will tell, though. If Global Force is there, I enjoyed working with Jeff for the New Japan thing. I hope they do great. I think they can do a real good TV show with the roster they're putting together. He still has to find a network. I'd be very interested in working with Global Force. It's just a matter of obligations and budgets. Everything has to fit my schedule. Adding 13 weeks of TV tapings, then going to Nashville and doing voiceovers. All of a sudden, it becomes a pretty big project. And I have so many projects already in the pipeline. I just don't know if I can balance everything. Then, he says, I have many commitments right now. I just signed a new contract with Fox in the past few days. I'm going to be providing digital content for FoxSports.com. That's going to take some time. I'll be doing some writing, which could lead to other things. Last Memorial Day, I did the highest-rated boxing event that Fox ever aired. Did great ratings, and they were happy with my work. They're in the process now of talking with Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Boxing. There's a concentrated now effort to jumpstart boxing. Everybody's trying to get back into the boxing business, so we'll just see how this works out. I'm a big boxing fan, and I had a great time with that. I also got to call an MMA pay-per-view. I got to work with Chael Sonnen, who's now going to be doing commentary for GFW. I had great chemistry with him, and I had a lot of fun.
Because when Sonnen did that, because he was doing MMA. What's he know about fucking wrestling? What's he know about wrestling? Tell me.
He cuts wrestling promos in MMA. That's about it.
Because MMA tries to be wrestling. Right? Come on, you said that in the gym. Don't lie to me.
Yeah.
Don't lie to the fans that are listening.
Well, then somebody in the comments says, I think Dixie Carter should just write JR a blank check. JR in Mid-South, the wrestlers got over. JR in UWF, the wrestlers got over. JR in NWA, WCW, the wrestlers got over. JR in the WWE, the wrestlers got over. He just knows the wrestling business so well. He needs to get people over by his experience and voice inflection. Sign JR, by God, Dixie.
Blah.
And then some other guy underneath says, Dixie seems intent on dragging TNA to its death.
I've heard that for like 6 years straight. They're still alive, aren't they? I see fans there. I mean, I don't know. I guess they're dying, I guess. A slow death. A very, very slow death.
Let's see. Some other guy says, JR choosing Global Force Wrestling over WWE goes to show how WWE has really gone down the drain.
Well, WWE doesn't even like JR. They always make fun of him. I mean, that's all they do is make fun of the guy. And what's that guy done for him? Super duper work. Awesome stuff. And they just dog on his ass. It's like, okay. We got JBL and Cole over here making stupid jokes towards wrestlers during the match. Doesn't even talk about the match. How's that putting over the wrestlers? They're putting themselves over. It's like, WWE. Garbage. Garbage, folks.
Let's see, Bill DeMott, Hugh Morris.
Oh, boy.
He said he recently was on Vince Russo's podcast. And he discussed his resignation from WWE. He said, I always use the term, it's never the quarterback, it's the coach. Millennials, I think that's what it is with this generation. Oh, there's Ricky Williams right at the end of the show. You predicted it.
Damn it.
Well, I'm not taking his call. We've got 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
So I'll have to sit on it and come back next week.
Yep.
Let's see. I think it's the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
So what I can see is a dad, as you are, as I am. I try to figure out what to keep my children away from, and that's entitlement. I guess it's old school that you get what you earn. You try to earn what you want. I think it's what I'm something about how none of these guys want to earn their way to the top and work hard. None of the NXT guys want to work hard. So Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn and all them, I don't want to work hard. They want to be handed it all.
Okay, whatever, Bill. All the shit I've heard you done to people and that fucking
the hot dog Zack Ryder thing.
The fucking what was it? Donuts on people's faces, doing just stupidity. That whole company needs to get sprayed with a high wash. Just kill the germs, clean it out, and start over. Reboot. WWE reboot. That's what it should be called. And start all over. Because there's so much filth in that company. It's just,
They just need to start over.
What? You don't think so? It's like
Get all the filth out.
How do you feel about having 1.1s on ratings? Does that feel good?
No.
when you can look, what, 10 years ago, 12 years ago, you have 6.4s? You guys better start making some stars, guys, and stop worrying about Rock coming back and Undertaker and all those guys, because in 5 years, it's going to be pretty damn bad, boys. You better start pushing Kevin Owens and fucking Sami Zayn. And now he's injured because John Cena. And,
What are you doing?
okay, you're saying to me, if Sami Zayn got a main roster and starts selling shirts, you think big golden boy John Cena's going to like that?
No.
What happened to Zack Ryder? The Rock says, WWE listens to the fans. Well, then Zack Ryder should be champion right now, right? But what happened? What happened there? He got too big and somebody in the back didn't like it. John Cena. Why? He was out selling them shirts. CM Punk was. I was like, come on, people. If you don't see this, you're the one that's fake, not wrestling. Come on
You're
now.
the one that's fake, not wrestling.
Come on. If you don't see this, and I love seeing Punk's little bombs he always do in the ring when he was there. Like half those, like he said, half of those guys won't even give you money if they had to. Don't act like they would. So